This is basic bolt maintenance for a Planet Eclipse EMEK. First of all, we need to remove the drivetrain. The drivetrain is threaded into the back of the EMEK body. If it's tight, you can use a hex key in one of the 3 locations around the outside of the back cap and just use that to help loosen the drivetrain. Once it's loose, it can be unscrewed by hand and then pulled out from the back of the EMEK body. The body can be placed to one side now, as we're going to concentrate on the drivetrain. First thing to do, wipe off any excess old grease and dirt from the outside of the drivetrain, and then unscrew the can from the valve body. The can off, we have the bolt inside the can, and we have the bolt guide at the front of the drivetrain now. Again, we can use microfiber to remove all the old grease. And for the basic maintenance, we're only interested in the bolt guide, the can, and the bolt itself. So after you remove the grease from the bolt guide, you can inspect the 2 O-rings, these 2 number 13 O-rings on the bolt guide, and make sure there are no nicks or wear and tear on that. And while we have this assembled, can just check with the hex key through the ports here that the bolt guide is nice and snug onto the valve body. It's very important that the bolt guide is tight onto the valve body to keep these 2 parts concentric with each other. Once they're all together, we can place that to one side and we'll take a look at the bolt and can. Place the bolt and can assembly on a flat surface, push down on the bolt, that'll push it through the can. Once again, take a microfiber, wipe off all the excess grease, all the old grease, any paint and debris that might be on there. And we can do the same for the inside of the can, paying particular attention to the number 17 O-ring around the inside of the can. Use a microfiber to pull any paint fluff or debris from that O-ring. Wipe out the back of the can as well. It's all inspected. Make sure there's no wear or tear on any of the seals. Can take some Planet Eclipse grease and can start to reassemble. Small amount, about the size of a pea, your fingertip. You need some on the 2 O-rings on the bolt guide. You also need some on the inside of the can, on the number 17 O-ring and in the bore inside. Take another small amount of grease. Notice it's literally wetting these O-rings, nothing more, there's no excess anywhere. Small amount onto the inside of the bolt itself. Now we can slide the bolt onto the bolt guide. We can slide the can over the bolt, clip it into place, and then screw can back onto valve body. Again, just a very small amount of grease on these external O-rings. It's just to help it slide in. These don't move in use, so it doesn't need a lot of grease on these. And the assembly can be inserted back to the body and tightened back in just by hand until it stops. No need to force this into place, just screw in until it stops. That's basic bolt maintenance for Planet Eclipse EMEK.